Go on there, fellas. Here we go with another German you fucking ripper beers. Jeez, these have been good. Feinsters Bayerisch beer since 1809.
Delicious.
How do you say that? Is that a K?
Delicious.
Kaizle German Pilsner style. And it's 5.1%, I think.
Yep.
Alright, let's give this a crack. This is another Bavarian beer.
Okay, slow. Sit.
I'll do mine first. It's another northern Bavarian style, or that's where it's located, northern Bavaria. So I notice a lot of these beers near Munich or somewhere in Bavaria. It's a bit of a Bavarian mix.
They all give good head.
Don't they give nice heads? They're the best shitlers in the world, aren't they?
Well, this is really...
You're kidding. Oh, no. All right. Cheers, Stevie.
Cheers.
Looking good.
Well, combination fruity and hops. I reckon this one's got hops added after.
Bit of late hopping for
Yeah,
a
I
Pilsner.
think so.
You reckon?
Yep, I can tell by the latter taste. I brewed a lot of beer. That's the taste. Latter hoppering.
I think there is a smidgen, isn't there?
Yeah.
You've almost got that hop oil taste. Is it a hop oil taste?
Oh yeah.
From late hopping? Not.
Yeah, the natural hops when you put it on top.
Yeah, they release all
After
the oils.
the beer's actually finished fermenting.
Yeah.
And you put it in and let it sit there for another 5 days. The infusion is very, very good.
Cheers, mate.
Drunk.
Prost.
Zdrowie.
Another nice beer.
Cannot complain about that at all.
Yeah, they did well, that German 12-pack from Aldi. Fucking hell, $50.
And they're half litres too. They're not 330s.
No, and they're
500 ml.
and most of them are over 5%. You know, 5.4 about on average. One was 5.9, the one I gave to the lady.
Oh yeah, the story behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Mate, it's actually a type of beer that I'd enjoy most of the time. The extra hops. It reminds you a bit like...
It's one of those beers you probably have a really good session on it. And at the end of the night, it'd be probably like when I was living in Holland, you'd have about 30 beers over the day. And it'd be late in the morning, like Saturday night.
the world 30.
No, well, it was Friday night or Saturday night. You know, one of the big nights.
Or 30 glasses, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're only small glasses. But you'd be there early in the day. We'd drop in about 12 o'clock because it was a coffee shop, bar, pub. So you could buy anything you wanted. And we'd rock up at 12 or 1 o'clock sometimes and go in and have a coffee. Have a chat to the owner, read the paper in Dutch.
In Dutch, yeah. I was going to say, was it in English?
No. I'd look at it sometimes. I wouldn't go in there to read the paper, but it just got CD player and CDs had just come out, and he had a really good stereo and he had really good music at the Babylon in Sittard. So then we'd go off and sometimes go and have a lunch or something or whatever, or already had lunch, and we'd just stay there all day until 3 in the morning at the pub.
Oh, well, now I can understand where that number of beers came from.
Yeah. But we whip out and have some dinner for a couple of hours or whatever. Sometimes I'd go to another bar, listen to some music, live music. We'd go many times. But a couple of times, I remember in winter, it was minus 15 one day when I was there. We didn't leave the pub.
No.
It was too
cold.
fucking cold, mate. It was warmer than home, you know?
Yeah.
You're at a pub all day. You go home at 3 in the morning, fall asleep in front of the open fire, wake up freezing.
Fire's gone out.
Yeah, and we've run out of wood. I've had to go down into the basement of a 500-year-old house and hunt for bits of wood and chop it up and then come up and get it burning again because I was freezing to death. You're kidding.
Yeah.
It was cold.
We don't get that cold here in Australia, that's for sure. In New Zealand, I've stayed in some cold places, but never more than -5.
Okay,
Never.
so minus 15, minus 17, I think it was the coldest day I was there.
My daughter went to places in Canada, it's -35.
Oh yeah,
Gee.
common in Edmonton. They got to have heaters on the oil, on the engine. They got to heat that up. Otherwise it won't start.
Oh, they got heaters around the bloody water,
Radiator.
around the water pipes
Yeah,
that you have to turn on during winter.
Oh yeah, we had frozen water pipes in Holland. We lost water. One place I was staying at, all the pipes froze.
It's quite common, yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to get the gas bottle out and heat them up. Yeah. Oh yeah, up to all sorts of tricks.
In Australia, that's unimaginable.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Never gets that cold here. I've never had frozen water pipes here.
And